College football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Ohio State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Turn starts from inside the 5. So Iowa State's offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
To the air, it's Becht. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches the break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Cyclones will have to kick it away. The offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient, prolific quarterback under center.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into open space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on a design run. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Back to throw. It's Becht. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback still with the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
And there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job in trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Ooh, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-one.
The Cyclones looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line at the loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. A quick throw out left, complete. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Becht. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle, it's Townsend. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Snags a good throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside, their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How about the arm strength of this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Pass not complete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. That's enough to move the sticks and get him the 1st down to the 41.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Play action here on 1st down. The tight end has got it.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. Quick quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He stopped, gets a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Saying. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. To the right. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out where you can take advantage of it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. Look at that uniform. You think over the years when Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Bennett. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Cyclones will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Design quarterback run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. The game moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. The defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
To throw, it's Sayin. It's a quick catch. He bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's a quick grab. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receivers.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Good call here by the offense coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Buckeyes pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Peters.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it's a bunch formation. It's a toss play to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there, the team pursuit. They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The receiver's got it on a jet sweep on 3rd down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. Quick catch over the middle. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Becht. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Because I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Gain enough to set up first down to mark the 39. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking away, this one caught. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
It's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Cyclones are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Back to pass. It's Becht. Pressure is coming. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Breaks free. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass is caught, powering through. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, field goal units are out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. It looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
The Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Running back with the football. As the first down is still going. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a shotgun one call. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Bootleg looking to throw. Makes the defender miss. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Down inside the red zone, they're reaching a bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayan. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now. Here comes the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 17, Iowa State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Cyclones offense out on the field now. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's caught. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Near the sticks. It's Tate. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Good enough.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They'll try the ground game here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you, take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, you do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Scanning the field. It's Beck. Here's the target, and it's complete.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down after that completion. The offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Townsend. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage for a first down. QB decides to keep it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The short completion of the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive set him at the 37. To throw, it's Sayin. Snags a quick throw. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
Right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes a quick route. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. Man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from their 11. Looking to throw. It's Becht. He's going for a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Behind the line, it's Hansen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Cyclones will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Makes the catch. It's Tate. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Green. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
And the Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking tackles. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, but a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to throw it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. A change of direction. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Coming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking downfield. It's Becht. It's caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid a little bit of sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to pass. It's Becht. He's running out of time here. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.